Fabulous.
We're
So,
rolling.
ladies, hello, welcome. Tell
Hi.
us. Oh, look, there's me hitting stuff now. So, tell us your name, the business name, and then what you do.
Right. So I'll start with myself. My name, I think I know my name. My name is Desiree Nurse, and I work closely with my daughter. Her name is Raine Nurse, and we formed the CIC, Cleopatra's Legacy CIC Community Interest Company. What do we do? So we've started off with providing a one-stop solution for people going through their hair loss and cancer journey. So basically, what we do is we provide all these non-surgical prosthetics under one roof. So we do wigs, breast forms, mastectomy wear, we do swimwear, we do aquaform, everything under one roof. We do adhesive eyebrows, eyelashes,
Partial
um,
breast forms,
partial breast
hair
forms.
toppers, other hair systems, headwear, so head wraps, turbans, things like that. Yes.
So
in the-
we decided to do a one-stop solution,
Yeah, you are.
um, so that we relieve a lot of the stresses and anxiety that mainly women go through after from diagnosis to treatment to aftercare. So when we started that journey, it was about sort of looking after the people in the community and making sure that we could alleviate that stress. Fortunately for us, we've done some research and we found out that nowhere in the UK actually offers that service. You can go one place for wigs or hair pieces, and one place for bras, and one place for breast forms, but nobody actually does them both on, everything under one roof. And the level of stress that causes a woman is hard to understand and appreciate when you have everything in terms of your hair and your breasts and bits like that. But once that's gone, is a different element. So by doing what we do, we then we work at not just making you feel beautiful, but we bring that inner beauty out. Because when
Rebuild
you're
that
going through,
confidence.
yeah, once you're going through that sort of that journey, the health issues and all these different things, you tend to lose sight of your inner beauty.
Yeah.
But
You lose
when we
yourself.
polish off the outside by giving you these things and reminding you that real beauty, exactly.
Yeah.
So even as you are, so we cover a range of topics, and we deal with a lot of women going through different stages of that journey. Also, outside of the cancer journey, we deal with people that have different types of hair loss. So, for instance, if you have alopecia, psoriasis, you're going through menopause and you have hair thinning, we find solutions for that. We see people that not necessarily have issues with the breast symmetry because of cancer, but sometimes you just been
Things that
developed
you're
uneven
born with,
breasts.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
might have Poland syndrome, which means your breast bulb buds didn't develop during puberty.
Yeah.
So you end up either flat chested or concaved. And then our forms could rectify that as well, in the sense that, again, giving you a non surgical solution to be able to have that sense of normality when you're out in, oh, out in
Yeah.
public. um, Oh, I forgot my train of thought then.
Yes.
So in hair loss as well. So that there's like mental health issues that can cause
Yeah.
hair loss as well, like trichotillomania, where you're pulling your hair out unconsciously, and that can cause obviously you to have bald patches and things like that
Yeah.
that you'd want to cover up. So our services do encompass quite a range. So even though we do have a like general focus on women navigating their cancer journey, we do it's
Can
all
support.
inclusive. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Amazing. And I bet, I mean, I've been very fortunate that I've not had to deal with anything like that. But again, I bet there's women that they don't want to have to explain their story three times because they have to go to three different places.
Exactly.
And that's horrendous. You almost don't want to admit what you've got and how you're dealing with it. Then to have to do it three times.
Yes.
But also then the confidence. Like I always say, like I could lose my hair tomorrow. My hair's my hair.
Yeah.
Lose my girls.
Yes.
Oh, that's a whole other story.
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
So you could get someone come in who says, "I don't need this sorted," but
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly that.
Yes.
So,
But
Can I give you a fun fact?
yeah, go for it.
So before there was Cleopatra's Legacy, we were Cleopatra's Beauty Spot, which is actually a hair salon. So we do just normal hairdressing, right? So now Cleopatra's Legacy works from Cleopatra's Beauty Spot. As far as anyone else is concerned, you've just come to the hairdressers to get your hair done.
Boom bang.
So
That's
it's
it.
so discreet, you know, you come in, you leave, you get the things that you need, you have the support, we're offering the listening ear, you know, and no one, unless you want them to know, they won't know.
So how did you get into this then? Like clearly from Cleopatra's hair, I'm presuming, and
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
How long do you have?
I think we're gonna have a full podcast episode, guys.
I think what's happened is so when we started the business in 2007, we were catering for the then growing diverse population in Medway by providing the hair care and the products and solutions that they will need. On the back of doing that, we then identified that there was a wide range of women, a wide number of women that would then go to the hospital for their hair prosthetic, and then they'll come straight to the hair salon and be like, the wigs is not,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
hate it. Can you help me?
It's plastic.
It just
It's not,
Yes.
So then they will come to me and buy a wig, and then I was thinking, hang on, why would they double spend, and why would the NHS be wasting money when I can provide the wigs? They come to me and stuff like that. So then, on sort of searching myself and thinking, yeah, this makes sense. I was speaking to a customer that I was actually doing hair extensions on, and she was working in the hospital, and then she said, oh, I know who you need to talk to because I've tried to get through to somebody, couldn't get through to somebody. So I spoke to her. And she was like, oh, I know who you need to talk to. And she took out her mobile phone and she called this person and she said, here you go, here's the phone. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. Oh, hi. And then he was like, hi, my name is John. What's yours? And I'm like, my name is Desiree. And he's like, oh, okay. So I hear you have something to tell me. And I'm thinking, oh gosh. But the funniest thing is, while she was in the chair and I was doing her extensions, because I do weave-ons and stuff, while I was doing that, she actually witnessed a patient come from the hospital straight to the salon from her appointment and be like, oh, absolutely, this wig is disgusting. I had to wait 3 months for this, and it's from a magazine and it looks horrible. And I was like, okay, fine. So, long story short, that's how we started. So while we were doing that from 2014 to 2021, we saw more than 498 patients that was referred to us for hair prosthetics, so wigs, headbands, scarves. While we were doing that, we had the time and the ability to have conversations with these women and find out what was causing them so much anxiety and depression outside of going for chemotherapy and everything
They've
else.
opened up to
Yeah,
about
exactly.
breast, this,
Yes.
that.
So then I'm like, hang on. It will also give them that continuity. It will also give them confidence, and they don't have to, as you rightfully sort of like highlighted, speak to 3 different people about it all the time. It's exhausting. So I'm like, hang on. Why can't we not provide them with everything they need here? I mean, it's not rocket science. So then that same manager at the time, during the lockdown, he was like, listen, I know you have to close the salon, but we were thinking about probably outsourcing the breast fittings, the form fitting and stuff. Would you be interested? And I was like, how do you know I was thinking about that? So then I started to do it in the hospital. So they would come and see me in the salon for the wig, but at some point, for some reason, they couldn't then outsource the breast form, even though it's not, do you know what I mean, a surgical procedure.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He couldn't understand why. So what I did then, I used to go in the hospital one Wednesday every week and do the fitting there. So they've since changed managers in the hospital and they no longer needed my service for whatever reason, but the need for it in the community was still there. So I decided to do it privately. So I've reached out to some of the manufacturers for the different things. I've got the training. I've got my daughter some training, and we do the fitting. So we do the fitting free of charge, but we ask for donations so we can keep doing it, and we sell the product. So you pay for the product. So what breast form or bra or wig or anything else. But and outside of that, what we also do is we do seminars and we try to re-educate people about breast health.
Yeah.
And you know
Early
how to check
detection,
yourself, early detection,
self-checking.
why it's important to go for your mammograms and your checks and what to look for. So yes.
We also
Keep going. It's a nice break too. There you go.
we also try to address the disparities between ethnic minority groups and healthcare. So some of the things that we have been made aware of is that there are some things medically that we maybe don't get the correct readings for. There might be issues with the equipment.
She's all right. You're all right. He'll moan at you. You watch it.
So we want to try and encourage people to go get checked more. I know that there's a lot of, especially in ethnic communities, ethnic minority communities, that there's a lot of mistrust and a lot of fear when it comes to the healthcare system, and we just want to address those and have those necessary conversations just to encourage people, because ultimately you may be fearful, but the repercussions of not getting checked, I mean,
So much
that's
worse.
exactly.
Literally life-threatening.
Yes, exactly.
So if
Yes.
we can enhance the research and things like that,
Yes.
stuff like this,
Yes.
Good. No.
then overall we just want to try and I know this sounds very cliche, but as have our little section of the world make it better, and just offer as much support as we can, give as much as we can, just to make people's lives a bit easier and to lengthen it as much as possible.
Ladies, you are angels. Like, honestly, I'm in awe. There aren't many words I have for you. Like, how can you describe these two ladies that, like, and also face challenges and went, I'll do it myself then.
Yeah.
Like, oh, all right, so
Yeah.
you're going to throw me out. Do you know what? I'm in this. I'm in it for the long haul. And
Exactly.
we can help people.
Yeah.
And do you know what? There's such a story there. I think you've clearly helped hundreds of people, probably thousands
Yes.
already.
Yeah.
And there's such a bigger journey that's going to happen
Yes.
for you. I can see it.
Thank
And
you.
I really hope we get to support in some way. And people out
you.
there as well, we will put all your details out there.
That would be amazing.
Thank
And we'll
you
get
so
it out and
much.
put it out
Yes.
because I'm
Yeah.
sure, like, can people just donate and say, like, here,
Yes.
have a tenner? Because I don't know what
yes.
else to do
Yes,
for you.
people
Like,
can. They can.
Good.
And that will go a long way with us reaching the goals of going out into the communities as
Yes.
well.
There you go.
But as you highlighted there, regardless of what they say, we are at the ground level, so we speak to people on a daily basis. We hear the concerns. So even those making the decisions on the desk and sort of like, yes, we don't need that service or whatever the case might be, that's fine. But I know it's a need because I speak to these people
Yes,
every
exactly.
day,
It's
day
more
in, day out.
personable.
Not just the people that that has been afflicted with cancer, but their children,
Yeah.
the siblings,
yeah.
the partners, and the concerns that they have. And partners will come, my missus, she not feeling sexy anymore, and these bras are so
Yeah.
old-fashioned and stuff. And I'm like, hey, what's happening? We saw some really nice, sexy lingerie. Have a look, and it's like, oh, that will cheer her up, and then she feel feminine and she feel wifely again. They don't get that, but we do. And the funny thing is, and we're not blaming anybody because they're doing their clinical duties. We have the time.
Yeah.
We have the time to sit down and have those conversations. We have the time to listen and sort of be like, oh, so that's causing you so much stress, but not you alone. You and you and you and
Yeah.
you. How can I help?
Amazing.
This is what we ask.
You've got. Yeah, the community that you're clearly building.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to be getting this message out there and sharing you
And we
guys,
appreciate it.
and
Thank
we
you.
will absolutely do that. And I hope there's other ways we can, not like your video team will look to try and support some way somehow. Even if the first step is just getting this video out there
Yeah.
for people,
Thank
we
you.
will
That'd be
absolutely do it.
amazing.
The ladies, remind us of the name of the charity and how people can get in touch.
All right.
So it's Cleopatra's Legacy CIC, and you can get in touch via our Facebook, which is under the same name, Cleopatra's Legacy. Find us on Instagram, we're on LinkedIn, and on Google.
Yes,
So
Google.
yeah,
Google you,
Yes.
all of that will come up.
Yes.
And we're going to get
Yes,
it out there.
you can
Yes.
find us.
That would be
And we'll put
amazing.
all those links in the video for
Yes,
you.
that'd be
Amazing.
amazing.
Thank you so
and thank you
much.
so much for your time and what you're doing because
Yeah.
you getting the message out there as well.
I'm not
It's
worthy.
phenomenal.
You
Oh.
ladies,
No,
I'm not doing
no,
anything.
no.
I just get to chat.
Everybody have their leg to run in the race.
That's
And
true.
this is yours.
Oh, thank you very much.
So we
Thank you.
appreciate you
A
too.
little bit
Thank
special
you.
too now.
Thank you
come
so
over for a
much.
cuddle in a minute.
Thank
There
you
we
so
go.
much.
Thank you, ladies.